On the draw, what do you think?
It doesn't have anything to do except... Actually, if we draw a land, it's got
pretty
ways
solid
to interact.
I think we're okay.
It's a little risky. I don't love it, because even if we draw a land, it's not perfect.
No, but yeah, you never want to have an opening hand with a mage ring. We draw land, so that's good. You never want to have an opening hand with a mage ring responder in it. But
I disagree.
Off the top, Shadows
I want
of the Past.
every opening hand to have mage ring responder.
Here we go. Shadows.
Then I know we're going to cast it at some point.
Mountain's not so bad either. We will aggressively trade off our Nantuko Husk because we've got Cruel Revival.
That makes sense.
Play an X1. Come on, X1. Ah, that's a really good card. Center, I'm happy with it.
Jeez. So we just play Husk and happily trade it? Oh, it won't trade.
It'll regen.
And it will get renowned.
This can't be regenerated.
Interesting. I thought they kind of stopped doing that.
Yeah, I thought so too, because it's like kind of like annoying.
Why would you give cards regeneration if you then can't
take it away?
Yeah.
Also, the Centaur blocks this forever, so that's fine.
True.
Centaur also lets us hit something to get back with a Cruel Revival. We can also just sack the Centaur to the Cruel Revival when we can't, you know?
Yeah, no, it's all coming up.
This is all... Our deck has a lot of weird synergy. I like it a lot. He's renowned. That's annoying or whatever. Well, fine. Our opponent played A. Ooh, Knight of the Pilgrim's Road. I'm just going to play a Centaur, and that should be a big enough stop sign.
Yeah, that's big.
Targeting us, obviously.
Absolutely. What else would we do with it? We've got a Cruel Revival in our hand. Like, we might mill a zombie. Another Centaur. And feed each other.
Forever, we hit nothing.
Okay.
I kind of didn't want to draw any of those, though.
We've got 2 creatures in the graveyard now, though.
Yeah, for our shadows. Kind of didn't want to hit any of those. That's okay. Again, we're very happy to sack our Husk here. Or sack our Centaur.
That's sack our Centaur?
Yeah, because
we want to sack the Centaur?
Then we Cruel Revival and get the Centaur back.
Yeah, but we want to block with that, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, if it becomes an issue, like if he goes removal spell your Centaur, I'm just going to sack it to the Nantu. I was supposed he would do that anyway, but I'm not going to be sad about that now.
Sure.
Or if he suppression bonds it, he Amphrin Tacticianed it. That's kind of annoying, actually. Here, what do you think now? We can block this, sack that to this to trade for that, and then that's gone.
What the hell does that Tactician do?
Everything is +1/+1.
Okay. Block, sack, trade.
We lose our 2 guys. He loses this.
And then we Cruel Revival the
this. It's going to be a 4/3.
It's not. It's not going to hit us.
Oh, it's not going to hit us. You're right.
So we probably Cruel Revival the...
Depending.
We'll see. I think they're equally reasonable targets. But
although we do have an active trees in hand.
So we don't really want to lose the Husk. Can we take this hit?
We can just chuck this into there.
Sure, okay.
Although I kind of want this to get renowned, actually, because then we hit him harder with it. Are we stealing that or this? This is more annoying.
The one that we can't actually deal with ordinarily.
Well, we can Cruel Revival that.
That's true. We can Cruel Revival anything, though.
Yeah.
I think that's slightly more annoying. Maybe we want to take the Tactician.
Maybe we want to take the hit. I don't love letting this get renowned.
Because then the Centaur doesn't block it anyway.
Anymore. No, yeah.
Although, I don't like just throwing it away for no value.
Do we just take 8 here?
I think we just take 8 here. It hurts.
That sucks, yeah. But what you going to do?
It's not a fun time.
Fire Impulse is a nice draw. Oh no, it's not. That sucks.
We don't have Spell Mastery.
Oh, we can... I'd let Assassin plus Fire Impulse.
Don't we want to use the trees in this turn?
Well, that just kills
Actually, that gets more things on board as well.
And it just kills this. And then this blocks that and that.
Unless he plays anything.
What do you mean unless he plays anything?
Well, the... Oh, I thought that was the other one.
No.
What am I... Oh, that's the enchantment I'm thinking of.
Yeah, we just I'd let Assassin to kill this thing. Or the Troll. I know this thing, because the Centaur blocks the Troll currently.
Yep.
So we do that.
For this.
That's pretty good, actually.
It's a turn.
We're happy to sack the Assassin. That's okay. To make our Nantuko Husk bigger on blocks. That's all fine.
Absolutely.
Now, the Enshrouding Mist here is very awkward, if he has it. Still only a 1/1.
True.
Didn't have it. So now we're stabilized, I think.
Close enough, anyway.
And 2 lands to our Mage Ring Responder, and that should kind of be the end of the game, really. We got a couple of 2-for-1s in store with a Cruel Revival and the Act of Treason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to eat this tactician.
Let me know how that goes.
Right? I think we go like this, put husk in front of this, and then sack the assassin to the husk.
I'll buy that.
Even if he kills this, kind of at the end of the world. Makes our actuation way worse.
The cruel revival still brings it back.
Yeah.
Sacrifice the assassin.
Uh-huh.
It can sack itself.
Yeah,
Careful.
be careful. He's got Might of the Masses to give +2/+2. We can sack the centaur to eat it. I don't hate that at all. Becomes a 5/5. We eat a 6/6. We eat it.
Sure, I think and then we can steal the thing and then have the board clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good. And then
Cruel Revival also gets back to the centaur now. This seems fine to me.
Yeah, I like this.
His reasoning here is this thing can regenerate, so haha, but not if we active treason it, which I think is what we do here.
I agree. Although Cruel Revival used our mana better, but I guess if we don't have it's instant speed, it's a bit more flexible.
Crunch.
Do get more damage by doing it this way.
And then nom. Essence. And a land away from Majoring Responder.
And then the game's
opponent didn't do anything at all last turn. A nice Leaf Gilder.
Oh, that is a nice Leaf Gilder, actually.
Oh, we probably just Cruel Revival it. That sucks. Evolving Wilds, I hate it.
Yeah. Do we actually Cruel Revival?
We probably just trade for it and then Cruel Revival what the other thing he plays. You know? And get back the Husk. The Husk is more valuable than the Centaur, I think. Although now that our Treason's gone, the only other card that synergizes with it is Victor. So
I do like Victor.
Running out of lands in our deck for our Molten Vortex, by the way. But we're gonna have a Majoring Responder, so kind of whatever.
Yeah, no, we have one of our late game wind guns online anyway.
All we have to do is not die now.
Yeah, I think we are happy enough to pass here. Whatever big thing that Leaf Gilder ramps him into is getting Cruel Revival, and we get back.
We've got 4 things in our bin now.
But we're gonna get a Return Centaur back.
Visionary.
That's moderately annoying, actually.
Not really.
It's just a jumper. Just jumps.
Yeah, but the Majoring Responder blows 2 things out of the way each turn.
Indeed.
So do we trade the Husk here? I think we just take 2. We're going to 8.
I think we absolutely take 2.
It's not like we're going to 6, 4 or anything.
Yeah, we're going to drop a 7/7 the following turn.
Right? Yeah, we're okay.
Happy enough with this.
We're alright. Please play something else that I can Cruel Revival. I'll Cruel Revival that. Just for value.
Yeah, that seems totally reasonable. It's not like we're losing a ton of mana on the exchange.
No. Boom. That's nice.
Okay, I'm paying attention again properly.
Alright, I'm going to leave that in my hand.
Yep, because we have Vortex.
And clunk. Your problem now.
What deals with that? Suppression bonds.
Only kind of. We still get value of sacrifice.
Does he have spell mastery for something like a... What's the card called? The destroy a tapped creature? Swift Justice?
He actually does not.
Interesting.
Tobin Freeblade's no good.
We're gonna blow something up and swing for loads.
Timberpack Wolf.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna crunch him here and then still have a 7/7.
This thing has vigilance, like. Ooh, hello. We can still play it.
Well, we don't really want to.
This is just better.
I agree. Like, we're just gonna blow up a thing every turn, make him chump block, and then still have a blocker.
Yeah.
I don't see how this possibly goes wrong. Like, well, apart from like removal spells.
Now listen, this is just as good a blocker as Return Center, so we could cast Molten Vortex plus Return Center and blow up another creature to secure ourselves from like a Hithian Tactics or something.
Or hold up, blow up another creature. Yeah, no, I'll buy that.
And we blow up the Freeblade here, right?
Freeblade. Does that make more sense than the wolf? I mean, if he plays another 2 wolves, then the centaur doesn't work, whereas Freeblade isn't getting through the centaur.
Okay. Plump. Oof. I think this is definitely
I think I agree with you.
A more conservative.
Interestingly enough, I think I agree with you.
I don't want to mill us anymore, I don't think. We've got 4 things in our bin now. We've got nothing to return anymore.
We don't have any more crew revivals. Yeah, Mill. Well, I mean,
You don't want him to have spell mana.
I guess that's a consideration. Yeah, no, that makes more sense.
Because he's currently only got Might of the Masses in there.
Because something like a Swift Justice would stop us hitting him with the 7/7.
I don't actually really want any of those cards, so
We're gonna have to pay to untap that thing next turn now.
that's fine.
We're still gonna have blockers, I suppose. Yeah, this is grand.
This is just to stop us from dying right this turn.
I don't think we were gonna die right this turn anyway if we untap the 7/7.
No, probably not.
Kithian's Tactics would have been annoying, but I think we still lived through that. Yeah, we'd live on 1.
What are you? Could be scary.
He could gain a bunch of life. That's the only real concern.
And draw a bunch of cards.
He's going to be... If he doesn't gain a lot of life, he's dead next turn.
Right, because we just pop one,
And then blow up
blow
the
up the
other.
other one, and he's dead, right?
Yeah.
He's going to gain some amount of life.
He needs to gain at least 4 life.
Possibly more if we draw land.
Well, no, because we won't be able to play a land. We need to untap the Majoring Responder. We've only got 7 lands in place, so we need to play the land and discard it, which, you can't have your cake and eat it.
The definition of can't have your cake and eat it, right?
So he could survive if he...
I still don't think he's winning that
If he gains 4 life, actually, he survives the turn.
So he goes to 12, we attack for...
Loads. 11.
Needs to get something with 4 toughness? That's no joke.
That's hard in this format.
He hits Nissa Vastwood Seer, which means he loses the game. Nice Nissa, though.
Also, he just paid 7 mana to draw 2 cards and gain 2 life.
And Scry 5.
Sure, would you play that card?
Probably. Scry 5 is like draw 2 cards.
But would you play 7 mana, Scry 5, draw 2?
Probably
Gain
not.
2?
Probably not.
No.
But sometimes it's draw
obviously
6
not.
or 8. Or
Obviously
I'm
not.
just going to do this now.
Yeah, no, this is the correct time to do it. Kablam bam.
And then you're dead.
Absolutely. Crunch.
What did we learn today? Majoring Responder is great.
As our decks like this, defensive speed,
Mm-hmm.
we need to do another game.
That game was tight, though.
It was interesting. I like this deck, it has a lot of play to it.
Boop. F6. You do the math. The math does not
work out well for you.
No, -1. That's tight, If that wasn't lethal, there's plenty of worlds where we can just lose that game to like a Titanic Growth and something else. Like.
I don't think there's a lot of worlds.
Boarding. Our Blood Assassins seem pretty okay here against Leaf Guilders. That's great.
Against Leaf Guilders and the random 1/1, the Visionaries and
yeah. I don't think we change anything. No artifacts for this.
Nope.
Don't think it's a deck where we want this particularly. Is that better than the Bloodsucker?
Blocks more things, but generally speaking, I don't think so.
No, I think we're good.
Because we don't have it. Well, apart from the million removal spells, we don't have a ton of answers to flyers. Also, he seemed bad at dealing with flyers. So, Bloodsucker does make a pseudo win con sometimes.
This deck has so many cool little combos.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love it. What are we going to name this video? The greatest deck ever drafted? Question mark. It's YouTube. You can write whatever the fuck you want. In the title.
This is true. Yeah, you won't believe round
Doctors hate them. What's the most clickbaity title we can come up with?
7 reasons why people hate lists.
It's a good one.
Two guys in Ireland discover secret to perfect deck building.
Or probably, how these two
pro players hate them.
How these 2 hot dudes build their deck will shock you, and shock is in all caps.
Yeah. How these 2 hot dudes.
We have 2 shocks.
That's technically true. So we're just gonna name it clickbaity title, is it? I mean, we could. What's even more clickbaity than that?
It's like the most clickbait thing is like 9 reasons this deck is the greatest deck ever. You won't believe number 4.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
I don't like this.
I sometimes have I have a hard time with this. I have a hard time dealing or saying no to hands that are
3 lands.
3 lands of both colors and all spells.
This is just not.
This
a hand
doesn't
that
do anything. You're right. Oh, I hate to see it go. Because that's hang on.
This is actually
worse.
Is it better than the average 5? I think that last one was worse than the average 6. I think on the draw this might be better than the average 5.
I don't love it, but I think again you're showing up early to work, asshole. But I mean, yeah, if we hit like an imp or something, that's
an imp.
I'm gonna do this. Get a swamp first. Nice. So I'm gonna go fetch a swamp first, rather than leaving this up. Yeah. Better than leaving this up, I think.
I think that's probably true. Although we don't have a 2-drop currently, so maybe it wasn't.
But we'd have to draw a land and the 2 drops.
I think that's a bad card, by the way.
I hate it.
2 mana draw card. Sometimes you miss.
Yeah.
Draw a decent card most of the time. Right. Sometimes you miss.
Look, it's the brute.
It's one of those cards that
he hits. I guess this or this maybe.
Well, he has to say what he took.
Oh, he took the disciple.
Okay. It's one of those cards. It's weird because a lot of the spell mastery cards, you get a minor upside if you have spell mastery.
No land for him.
Well, probably no land for. Well, possibly no land for.
Hey. Fine.
A lot of the spell mastery cards, most of the spell mastery cards give you a minor upside for having spell mastery. That one and Send to Sleep are unplayable without spell mastery and reasonable with spell mastery.
This game goes a little longer. We got Active Treason and Thrall of Victor and Hellhound.
Yeah, so that's interesting that we want to save those. We need to draw 2 more lands and then we're probably in decent shape.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Well,
what a non-game.
Don't celebrate yet.
Hey, we're winning this. Perfect. This continues if we win. So
yeah.
Another land we probably just play the Hellhound because if we draw further land we can victor.
Well, we play the Hellhound primarily because it's the biggest threat and he's stumbling on lands.
Right, that's true as well. It's much more aggressive than this.
But then it also turns Active Treason into a removal spell without the need to draw another land. That I would totally take because now Active Treason is just a removal spell.
And an aggressive tempo we want, which is what we want.
Yeah.
I'm sad that this game has gone this way a little. No land?
Kind of not.
Alright, there we go. Gotta have something here. Mana Gorger Hydra, that's getting Active Treason.
Is it though?
You're not worried about maybe it's better to play Bogger Brute. Probably is.
I mean, we just trade for our stupid Subterranean Scout. I think you attack with the Husk and then play the Brute.
I'll trade for the Scout, by the way. This thing gets annoying.
Sure, but it's going to be a 2/2 on the way back.
That's fine. We hit him for 4, then to 10, he hits us to
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, this is totally fine. It's interesting that the Active Treason will make a trigger before we steal it, and
it's dead now, so that's fine.
That seems like a weird play, but
this thing's never getting blocked, by the way. Just never.
He's never having 2 creatures.
No, especially ones that we can't steal.
We've got Victor, Treason.
All land with Victor is just delish now. Come on. If this is the Pharikis thing, it's like a 2-power, buddy. Victor snaps it. It's an excellent blocker to play onto this board. It's got to be the play.
That's the lot he has in his hand, isn't it?
Oh, also pretty good. I'm stealing it. I like that. Let's have that. That's good. That's nice.
Oh, you poor man.
A crunch.
We renowned his guy for him. Don't give it back.
Not letting it get renowned.
You're not letting it get renowned?
Nah, for the Robins.
What does he flashes in a
Victor, come on, play the 2/3 and we get Victor. All we need is a land. And then we just win the game.
Well, we've pretty much already won the game.
Land. Hello.
Do we not just win?
We certainly are close enough to win anyway.
Well, no, we steal a guy. No, we just win.
Oh yeah, we do.
He's super dead.
Alright, well that was fun. Which one? Doesn't matter. This one.
Token Free Blade.
Yeah. So sorry.
People stumble.
Hey, that was turn 9. We stumbled too, buddy.
Yeah. Our deck operated better at lower mana than his did. We also drew like one of our sickening
buddy,
combos.
Why would... Oh, we just let him lose the game, right? Is he trying to trick us into sacking it?
I mean, you
that's alright. I was ready. I was like, here we go.
You're an idiot. Work every angle, man.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Not a 2-video week. At least a 3-video week.
Yeah. Let's go do another round.
I can't wait.